Hey Profit Besties, welcome back to He's a Trades and hello 2026. If you guys are still trading, learning how to trade, or wherever you are in your trading journey, you should know how important it is to understand the news. In this video, we are going to be going over something that can supercharge your trading strategy. Talking about the news. We're going over Forex Factory. We're taking it to the next level. Capital protected, mind rewired, and consistency unlocked. Let's get into it.
I've been heavy on my grind, putting value on my time. I see the vision in my mind, and my purpose on the line. I refuse to slow down.
Okay guys, we are going to be going over Forex Factory in Google, and then this is what the website looks like. The main thing is you need to set this up to your time zone because it may not automatically be. So once you set that into your time zone, you can do either AM, PM, or 24 hours. And once that's in there, you can save your settings. Now it's going to show everything in your time zone. Now what that means is it's going to show the news in your time zone. So this is pairs. Of course, it's Saturday right now. Okay, guys, now we established time and made sure your time zone is correct. Let's go over the layout of this. So here we have the date. So the date range can actually show you the full calendar. So you can click your start date and your end date. So if you click a start and end, it'll highlight the dates that you have, and you can click apply settings. It'll show you all of the dates that you have chosen. Now, if you want to just go back and you want to click a 1 day, apply settings, and it will be there. Next thing I want to go over is the filter section right here. So the filter section is going to show red, orange, yellow, and gray or silver folders. Red is high impact, orange is medium impact, and yellow is mild impact. For the event types, these are the different types of news that is shown on Forex Factory, but you can choose if you just trade Euro USD, you can click Euro and you can unclick everybody else. But for me, I like to just have all so I can get a full picture of the market and the news and what is to be expected. So I can click here. And now as we clicked for Monday, because today is Sunday already. So we are going to be going over how to read this. This is the date that we are looking at, and then this is the time. So the time will be automatically changed to your time zone. And the sessions, I really like this section right over here where my mouse is hovering over, because the green will actually tell you exactly where your time is, but it is 2:35 here. We are towards the end of Tokyo session and we are almost about to start London session. So that is very helpful if you want to see exactly where we are in the session's times. The next thing is the currency. What currency has news? We also have the impact area here, which tells you what type of impact it has. Again, we went over yellow means mild, orange is medium news impact, and red is high impact. Now, here's what type of news is being discussed. And then we have details, the forecast, previous, and the graph. So here I actually want to go over red news. So we can go over CPI. We can click here, and it'll actually tell us what the CPI means and exactly how does this affect the market. So this CPI measures the changes of price of goods and services purchased by consumers. And the effect is actual is greater than the forecast is good for currency. So most likely it will go up. So the forecast is 0.1. The previous was 0%. So it didn't move. They're hoping for it to be higher. So then it can be good for currency. And again, this shows you about it. So it's released monthly about 25 days after the month ends. The next release date. This is the Forex Factory notes on it. This is why traders care. If you're starting out to understand the news, this will actually give you a wide aspect of why does this matter to you while you're trading? And it says it in black and white. So it says consumer prices account for a majority of overall inflation. Inflation is important to currency valuation because of the rising prices led to the central bank to rise interest rates out of respect for the inflation contaminate mandate. How are these delivered? So the average price of goods and services are sampled and then compared to the previous samplings. It is just your previous sample against the current sample. And again, consumer price index is what CPI stands for. And if you really want to, you can open a graph. You don't have to understand this, guys. The graph is really just the numbers where CPI landed at that time. We can do a line graph too. I like line charts better. But close this off. So that was a red folder. I want to show you a silver folder. Silver folders are for holidays. So as you can tell, there's a big holiday there. So that is it. But you guys can definitely go through the website, but don't overwhelm yourself. If you guys are starting off learning the news, start off with one thing at a time. Start off with learning what your red folders are and how it affects the market.
All right, Profit Besties, that was your deep dive for Forex Factory and the interface. If you guys want to understand the news and how it affects the market, go to my other video where I talk about how news moves the markets.